Our Group D climates are very much like our Group C climates. Remember, Group C was moist weather, moist climate with mild winters. But now we start getting into the regions of severe winters. Um, you have between warm to cool summers, but very cold winters. Lots of snow, lots of ice. It's a rather severe area region. If you want a good picture of what you might see with a Group D climate, think of Chicago or Ohio in the middle of their winter. It is pretty nasty, quite cold, quite snowy. Winters are very severe with lots of snowstorms, blustery winds, bitter cold. Especially Chicago, known as the Windy City, has lots of winds. Really, these types of climates occur in northern latitudes in the center of continents. So you're talking regions like northern United States and Canada, northern Russia, Siberia, those regions up there. Now, the major ones we're going to look at here today, we have humid continental with hot summers, humid continental with cool summers. In other words, both of those, you have severe winters, but your summers are going to be either hot or cold. And then we're going to look at subpolar. Let's take a look and see where these might be located on the map. So here we are. We are looking at the modified Köppen system map. All the D region stuff would be up here in this area. Canada, northern United States. And so we have our DFA and DFB would be our humid continental here. Those would be these regions here, northern United States, southern Canada. And then you get to DFC, that would be subpolar. You're talking about the majority of Alaska and the majority of Canada. Here in the eastern hemisphere, we're talking Russia, Scandinavia, Siberia is up here. Really, Siberia starts to get into Group E, but you end up having this DWC, DWD climates. You have your dry winters. Pretty serious stuff here. And yet, despite how serious their winters are, it can be really beautiful. This is just an absolutely beautiful scenery. I grew up in a region very much like this, and it's just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. You start to see a lot of transition, very clear and distinct seasons in these regions. Here are some examples of Group D climates. You have Des Moines, Iowa, which would be a humid continental with hot summers. And then on the right, we have Winnipeg in Canada, which would be humid climate with cool summers. Really, the biggest difference is the temperature range. You have the mean annual temperature in Des Moines is 49 Fahrenheit, whereas Winnipeg is 37. Quite a difference in temperature. Temperature range in Des Moines is 56. Temperature range in Winnipeg is 68. So we're talking quite a range in temperatures, which again emphasizes the really clear seasons between winter and summer. Notice their precipitation, about the same as the Group C climates, 30 inches, 21 inches. So you get a fair amount of decent amount of precipitation. I shouldn't say a fair amount, but a decent amount. And then you get into regions that are subpolar. Subpolar regions give this clear mountainous feel, where you're up in the really secluded areas, beautiful lakes surrounded by gorgeous trees. But look at this. Precipitation is only 11 inches a year. Annual temperature range is 71 degrees Fahrenheit. This is where you experience the most drastic changes in temperature. Here, we're talking Fairbanks, Alaska here. You have a mean annual temperature of 26 degrees Fahrenheit. Imagine that. That's the average temperature is below zero. That means that more than half of the year, temperatures are actually below zero. Significantly more than half of the year, your temperatures are below zero. So it is quite cold. I guess that's all I'll have to say there is quite cold. excuse me, I think I said that the temperature, more than half of the year, temperatures are below zero. I didn't mean below zero, I meant below the freezing point. So just clarification there. So yes, subpolar areas are quite, um, we get our largest temperature ranges and quite cold in these Group D climates.